everybody. We stayed at Sterling Inn, bed and breakfast last night. We hiked about 6.5 or something like that to get to it. We're going down to cross the Kennebec River right now, which is the only place on the AT where you had to, you know, I have Jolly Green Giant. Several people, northbounders I met, had actually swam across. Not recommended. But anyway, yeah, we're heading south. We're gonna push on through these, through Maine. We got the Bigalows coming up. It'll be our, you know, we're really starting to get it into some really high mountains for several days throughout the rest of southern Maine. But yeah, we're coming down to the river, and anything cool along the way, I'll be sure to show everybody. But yeah, let's go. And there we have our first view of the Kennebec River, and I'm sure I'm mispronouncing it, so like I stated several times before, I'm by no means an expert at this. I know that's hard to tell from the videos, but just a boy from northeast Georgia hiking south, and really met some really nice folks so far. Beautiful, beautiful river. Forrest Gump has run off and left me. But yeah, well, last night we went in and ate supper at the brewery, which is a really nice spot if you come into staying at the Sterling Inn. The only reason we did is because the ferry right now at this time of the year only runs from 9 to 11. And of course we were late, so looking at it, excuse me, it really doesn't look like it's up or anything. I mean, to me, Chateaugue River looks more intimidating, but we'll see.
It's the Kennebec, it's still, you know, maybe 4 feet.
Made it across. Probably a mile in so far after crossing the Kennebec River. Temperature is 64 degrees right now. Next couple of days, it's really, in Maine, it's supposed to really get hot, like into the 90s, which is going to really, which is nice if it's going to be dry, going over the Bigalows and the Crockers and all of that. But yeah, last night I was looking at some of the comments, and somebody was asking about insect repellent. But this is, I'm going to show you. The bins is what everybody uses. It's 100% DEET. You've got to be careful, of course, conscious of where you spray it, because it is bad for the environment. It's also just as bad for your equipment. It actually started eating at my sunglasses. But this is what everybody uses up here. Like I said earlier, I have a bug net, but goodness, whenever you put it on, it's just so hot to hike in. So I just spray down real good with that, and knock on wood, so far it's worked extremely well. And I saw another one asking about my age. I'm 55. I'm married and have 2 daughters. Let's see. Now, like I said before, I've said it several times, I live in northeast Georgia. I was born and raised in a little small town called Demorest. Not many people's ever heard of that. It was the hometown of we had a Hall of Famer, Johnny Mize, that lived there. Reason for doing a trail, a lot of people do my whys. Mine was why not. I mean, I'm getting to the age where I knew if I didn't do it, I would never do it. So I don't know, that's just my reason or my why. 35 miles to get to Stratford. I say Stafford because the quarterback we used to have at UGA, Stafford. But anyway, it's Stratford. Any questions, or whenever I get where I can, you know, have service where I can check them, I'll answer them as I go down the trail. If I don't answer them, don't think I'm ignoring you. It's a lot of times, especially starting right now where I'm starting, it's mainly about just trying to get my miles in. But just a couple of things I was thinking about when it comes to trekking poles. These Leckies, Legacy Light, like $100. Can't beat them. I had the Cascadias or something, Carbon. Got them off of Amazon. Of course, all of them can break, don't get me wrong, especially in this terrain. I'll probably break one of these since I'm talking about it. But that Carbon I just hit, just barely got trapped and absolutely just snapped like a toothpick. Wild Horse 8s, Nikes are still holding up good, plenty of traction. Pierce Pond Falls. Thought we'd walk out here and take a look. Not bad to see. Ooh, little bit chilly. It looks like it could start raining on us again at any minute. Oh, look at all the algae on these rocks. You know that's going to be slick. Yeah, that's no bueno that way. Oh, look at this way. Woodpeckers. Looks like we're going to go another 10 miles on the day. We've already come right at 4, which is pretty good, considering we didn't get started till probably 10:30 after the counting the river crossing and all, and it's about 1:15. But yeah, in some earlier video, someone had asked about the logistics of starting a SOBO. The reason I wanted to do a SOBO is because I knew that southern Maine, well, Maine in general, 100-mile wilderness is no joke, especially when it's wet. And most of the northbounders have, obviously, if they've made it that far, have their trail legs for sure. But they even slow down. The majority. Some of them no. When I decided, I said, okay, June the 3rd, it's pretty much about as early as you can get on Mount Katahdin. It varies from year to year. We, and my wife and youngest daughter wanted to come with me, which was awesome. So we stayed in Millinock and rented a Verbo, which was cool because as soon as you come out of it and turn right, 4 or 5 miles, you were in Baxter State Park, which was really convenient. So, and like I stated in a video earlier, maybe my second day, and you hear it from everyone, and I understand why Baxter State Park's like that, because they want to protect Katahdin, because it is absolutely gorgeous. That being said, you got a gate pass, you got a parking pass, you got a reservation, and it's just, it's not like okay, you're coming up here to camp, $30, But basically, if you're coming up, just get you a reservation at Katahdin Stream, which is where the hunt trail starts. It's basically a lean-to, or you can get a tent site, whatever you want to get, and it's $36. And that 36, if you're going to camp in there, that also covers your parking as well. Okay? And then it's my understanding then all you need, I don't even think they charged us a gate. Hang on, so I've gotten started blabbing here. Nope, I see the blazes up there. Okay. That's why up here I'm telling you, you have to be so cautious and looking for the blazes. Another question that I had was someone asked me as far as training. When I knew I was going to do this, probably about 5.5 or 6 months out, I started walking. And living in the foothills of the Appalachian mountains kind of helped. Not for this, of course. I mean, this, you can see, this terrain, sketchy at best. Yeah, I just started walking every day. I started out doing 3 miles, and I also play golf. So I immediately started, every time I would play golf, I would carry my golf bag, you know, which probably weighs 30 pounds or something. And I think right now, which I can go lighter. I'm going to go lighter. I'm going to get a dynamic tarp, hopefully, and I'm going to get rid of my 20,000 milliamp battery because I don't think I need it. The only reason I got it was because I'm doing a lot of videos in 100-mile wilderness. I thought I might need it. But I'm going to get rid of that, which has saved me, combined between that and the tarp, right at a pound. So I can get my base weight, should be right around 12 pounds, if not, you know, 11. Like I say, I'm not a gram weenie, but I am very concerned with what I'm carrying because, like I say, you're walking. You know, camping's just a small part. You know, you pretty much just, when you get to camp, you know, you're eating and you go to bed. You get up, do it again. But that being said, yeah, like 6 months out, I started walking. Then I joined Planet Fitness. You know, did some cardio. Nothing stupid. I got, though, where I could do like 7 or 8 miles a day without any problems. But that's the main thing. Just don't wait till the last minute. And I know, that's the thing about this. I know I can do the walking. I'm just trying to stay away from a mechanical injury. I don't care how many stair steppers you do, all that. It's not gonna, you cannot replicate this terrain. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Like I said, everybody's different. Same way with backpacking gear. My kit's not for everybody. But I did watch a lot of folks that's done it, talked to a lot of folks, and just kind of picked what I thought would work for me. Same example as a hammock. Not many people out here are in a hammock. But I like it because, say here, I mean, I wouldn't because of all the runoff, but you know, all I need is 2 trees. The people with the tents, they're looking for a fairly level spot, you know. And another good thing is I can get my feet up at night and elevate them, which I think makes me feel so much better the next day. After the Kennebec River, there's a goshawk up through here that has been harassing everyone. It's actually cut a couple of folks. They're really territorial, and I've just kind of been filming. I'm sure they'll dive down and steal my phone. But yeah, we're going to go about 10 more miles and camp. And then tomorrow midday, we should start hitting our first Bigalow. Sitting there chilling. That's a big rat.
Yeah.
You got your pictures and all, and there you go. Hey, buddy. Yeah, we just made it down to West Carey Pond Lean-To. We went 14 miles today. Let's see here. Hang on just a second. Let me see. The current temperature is 68 degrees. But tomorrow our goal is to get over the Bigalows. And like me and Forrest Gump was talking about, if we can just do average 10 to 12 miles a day, we'll be out of Maine in, you know, 7 or 8 days, 9 at the most. So we're not going to try to kill ourselves because we knew Maine was going to be hard. But yeah, let's get something to eat. Appreciate everybody following and watching. I hope you're enjoying it because I'm enjoying videoing it. But yeah, I'll check back in the morning bright and early for the start of day 16.